Hi, and welcome to Stephen Helwig Talks Tech. Today I'm going to be discussing the Microsoft Surface Earbuds. This device was initially announced by Microsoft in the fall of 2019, but missed a critical holiday launch window and was delayed until May of 2020. I've had my pair for a couple of months, and today I'm going to be walking you through an unboxing, the setup with the Surface Audio app, as well as my review. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's get into it. So you can see the case here. We have the Earbuds, Microsoft Surface Earbuds. Okay, let's open the case up. It says everyone's ear is as unique as their fingerprint. Couple languages there. Plastic wrapping around the case. Peel that off. Looks like it charges via USB-C. Inside it says, "Find your fit." Before we open those, let's go ahead and see what's underneath here. So we have a manual. And then down here it goes over a variety of gestures, such as double tap, which seems to play, answer, and hang up calls, and tap and hold to start the digital assistant. Swiping on the left ear for next track, swiping on the right ear for volume, it seems. Comes with a USB-C cable for charging. And then, in addition, comes with different size tips here for the ears. Let's open the case, take a look at the earbuds. Okay. As soon as you open it, it starts to pair. Pairing buttons here on the bottom. So we'll try that out next. Let's take a look at the buds first. Come out really easy. See here, this is the left one, that's the medium size. See this little detail here. There's a gap in between these two pieces and a metal mesh. Little accents. These aren't noise canceling, but they do have microphones built in for talk. Nice glossy surface as well. Okay, we'll come back in a moment and we'll look at pairing. So the first thing you'll want to do is download the Surface Audio app. This app is available across iOS, Android, and Windows, so no matter what device you're trying to pair your Surface Earbuds to, this app will be available. And it provides a lot of features like updating the firmware, some customized volume controls, and others. When you open it, it's going to ask you which type of Surface Audio device you'd like to connect. As there are Surface headphones and earbuds, you can connect both and leverage this app for both, but we're going to be just connecting the Surface Earbuds. So once I hit connect, it's going to say to open the case and to start the pairing process. And there's a small button right on the bottom. I think you can get that there. And you'll hold that down for 5 seconds. And once you do, the light on the front will start to blink. Okay, so it's blinking now. Once that starts blinking, your phone will look to connect to it, and you'll hit pair and connect. And then once it's paired, now it's connected, it's added it to the Bluetooth settings on the device. It's going to open up a set of tutorials that you can watch through. One is about finding your fit, so it's about finding which one of the plastic covers fits best in each ear. I use different sizes for the left and the right, and I think that's pretty common. That's why they allow you to adjust both. Also, the touch gestures, learning those touch gestures, that can be a little bit of a challenge, and I'll talk through some of that in a little bit. and then also charging and pairing your device if you need to pair it with another device, or how it charges in its case. Once you're finished, you'll be taken into the app experience. You'll still have access to the videos down here if you need them later on, and it shows you that both the left and the right ear are charging. If I take them out of the case, you'll see it tells me how charged each one is. So they do charge independently and they're charged by the case. In addition, looking into the settings menu, you'll see it'll tell me what other devices this is paired with. If I was to select this top option here, I can adjust some equalizer settings. If I wanted to adjust it for other types of music, I just leave it at the base. I can do some additional device controls. If I didn't want to use touch gestures, I could turn those off and just control with my phone. And then some additional personalization settings such as the name and the language. Firmware updates are down here as well, tutorial videos and others, but that's the bulk of the settings. Okay, so next I'll talk about my review, how I liked the earbuds, what I liked about them, what I didn't like, and go into greater detail about the device itself. So I'm going to review the Surface Earbuds across 4 categories: look and feel, which will include comfort, sound quality, functionality, and then battery life, which is really important for any wireless device. So when it comes to look and feel, I think they look great compared to other earbuds, AirPods, this kind of new category that's sprung up since Apple launched the AirPods. They have a unique look. They kind of look like gauges that you would get, that people would get in their ears. So I like the overall look compared to the Pixel Buds or Samsung's earbuds or even the Apple AirPods. Comfort, I think the comfort's great. You can see these little rubber pieces here do come off, and that allows you to change out the ones you want to use. So they'll come right off here. And like I said, I have different sizes on each ear. This is a large for the right ear. I believe I use a medium in the left. And that just makes it really easy to find a better fit. Comparatively to most devices in the market, it's one size fits all. So if you buy something, you a lot of times have to buy the same size for both ears, and we know that human bodies aren't necessarily symmetrical. They don't really fall out easily. I've used them running or walking, playing soccer, and so they don't fall out unless you kind of brush against them. Sometimes they can come out, or if maybe you put something on and you touch it, it'll fall out. But overall, they stay pretty tug and fit when you put them in. As it says, you put it in and then you twist, and that kind of tucks it in there. And I've found that works pretty well. So overall, for look and feel, I give these a 4.5 rating. From the perspective of sound, there really isn't much to talk about here. These are not the type of devices you're going to buy if you're an audiophile. They're great for listening to music on Spotify, or taking a web conference call via Teams, or picking up a quick phone call, or listening to a podcast. They sound great for music, but overall, it's not the type of device, if you're really into music quality, you're going to buy and gravitate towards these. So for me, sound is a 4. They're good, they're useful, they're everything I need them to do. From a functionality perspective, this is where there are some highs and some lows. When it comes to pairing is pretty fast and easy. Not only the initial pairing of getting it set up with your device, but also just grabbing it, pulling it out of your case, popping them out, putting them in your ear. By the time you have both devices in your ear, it's paired and ready to go with your phone. Some of the areas where I've struggled with are some of the touch gestures. First, it's a matter of learning, okay, do I use my right or my left ear to go up or down? Is it 2 taps to answer a call, 2 taps to hang up? Is it press and hold to enable the voice assistant? So memorizing some of those commands is difficult. And then I've also realized there's some misinputs, right? Sometimes there's a delay when you get them set up before it'll start taking the inputs. And other times when I'm taking them out of my ear to put them back in the case, I'll all of a sudden either enable the virtual assistant, or there's a sequence that you can push to automatically turn on music on Spotify. And sometimes I'll push that while I'm taking it and putting it into the case, and all of a sudden Spotify's playing on my phone. So functionality, I'll give it a 4, just because the functionality is great. Once you memorize it and get it working, it's good. When it works well. The pairing is fast and easy, but sometimes those touch gestures can be a little bit of a nuisance or not work reliably. Lastly, I'm going to talk about battery life. So far, battery life on the earbuds has been fantastic. Mostly because you're going to charge it in the case most of the time. It's going to sit in the case. So almost every time I take it out, they're at 100% charge. So I rarely have to worry about the device being at 60 or 50% or me running out of charge. And when you pop them in, it'll tell you if the case is running out of charge. The case is USB-C, and I have a Pixel 3, so I charge my phone by USB-C. So I have USB-C cables lying around. They're becoming more of a standard. Nowadays, a lot of devices are charging by USB-C, so I plug the case in. You know, every now and then I'll see a cable lying around, I'll plug it in, or I'll plug it in where I charge my phone. And so for the most part, the case is fully charged. But the great thing is that as long as the case has life, it's charging your earbuds, and so when you pop them in, you're ready to go. Microsoft says you'll get about 7 hours of listening on a single charge, and that the case can charge the earbuds for up to 24 hours of listening. So overall, pretty good. I'm sure the lifespan or the battery charge will vary if you're taking a Teams call or a phone call versus just listening to music, but I would rate this a 5. Overall, I rate this a 4.4. I think it's a great start for Microsoft for their Gen 1 device in this category. I think it gets a lot of things really right. Hopefully they can kind of improve on the touch gestures, maybe even add a noise canceling option in a later model. But overall, I think this is a really great device if you're looking for something unique and different in the AirPods earbud space. All right, so thanks for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. Feel free to hit like or subscribe. Come back for more videos in the future. Thanks. Bye.